Welcome to the 2017 North American Team Championships presented by Joola for the champion in you. We are here in the beautiful National Harbor just outside of Washington, D.C. to watch the quarterfinal matchup between Post SV Mulhausen and NJC TTC Elite. We just saw Daniel Hasan of Mulhausen take down Zhang in the first game in this best-of-5 match. That was 11-7 for Daniel Hasan. Interesting thing about that first game was that Hasan was actually up 7-1 to blow out a pretty early lead, but then Yichi showed some good fight back to bring it back to at least 11-7. I'd be interested to see if he can carry that momentum in the second game. Daniel Hasan is a strong international player, whereas Yichi not quite as decorated. Yichi's normally a very aggressive player, but Daniel Hasan's been able to take it to him early, pushing Yichi off the table and putting him in uncomfortable positions. Yichi leaving that push up a little bit too high, and Daniel quick to capitalize. That's an immense backhand. Yichi showing that he's got a strong backhand of his own, bringing it to 3-4. Much closer game in the second. This matchup has been all about aggression so far. Both players attacking early and often. Yichi able to bring it back to 6-all. That was the first point we've seen where the attacker loses the point. Whoever's been attacking first has been winning most of these. And Yichi would want that back. That's the first we've seen of that backhand serve. Great time to pull it out. Ooh, and now Hasan really showing his level. Blowing it out to a 9-6 lead. It's going to be very difficult for Yichi to pull out this game. Hasan takes it 11-7 in the second. A little background on these players. Daniel Hasan is currently 83 in the world in the ITTF rankings. He played in the Olympics for Austria in 2016. Recently beat Kenta Matsudaira, number 9 in the world at the 2017 World Championships. He's a very strong player and frankly is expected to win. For Zhang, he is a recent graduate of Mississippi College, has been living here for the last 4 or 5 years, competing in U.S. tournaments and doing very well. Certainly a top-ranked player in the U.S. and also a city-level player in his home country of China. Unfortunately, he's looking a little bit overmatched here today, which is not common for Zhang. He's used to winning a lot here in the U.S., but against this international level competition, it's a little bit tougher ask. Daniel again going straight on the offensive, really taking it to his opponent. Ichi just not quite looking comfortable out there. Daniel really making him work for his points. Oh. That was a bazooka forehand. Ichi couldn't even react. Ichi on the board in the third game. He's going to really want this point to make it close. See him trying to press there. That was a very aggressive shot to go for off the return. Hasan just has a ton of firepower. I mean, he can attack from basically any position, it seems like. Or great counter by Ichi. That was the first we've seen him being able to counter Hasan's attack, keeping it within touching distance. New serve by Hasan. He's doing a little motion like, why did that go wrong? Ichi read it easily. Now he's at 5-6. This is an interesting serve by Hasan. He's more central to the table here. Usually people try to stay to the left side to open up with a forehand. Now going to that backhand serve. Ooh, totally fooled him. Perfect 1.5 length there. Ichi trying to find with that backhand. It's a great shot that he has, but it's been misfiring today. Might have a little bit to do with the quality of his opponent. He knows he can't get away with a Low quality shot. And Hasan showing that he's a class above his opponent, Zhang. That's 11-7, 11-7, 11-7 in routine fashion. It's tough when you see matches like that. You feel like you're in it at 6-all, 7-all, and then your opponent really just raises his level, and that's exactly what Hasan did there. Did exactly what he needed to do. Did not let it become a hairy situation. Showed that he was the better player. Now, a little bit of background on these players here, the teams that is. So Mulhausen is part of the German Bundesliga, and that's a sports league in Germany. They put together multiple table tennis teams with international talent and play against each other in Germany. They came here to the North American Team Championships, 2 teams from Germany, and had a league match, an exhibition on Friday. That was a real treat. And now they're also competing in the North American Team Championships overall. And they have some of the top players here competing. The opposing team, the NJC TTC Elite, they're composed of some of the top players in the US today. One of them is coming out onto the court now, Zhang. He plays mostly out of the Westchester Table Tennis Club up in New York. He's a very strong player as well from China. We'll see how he does against his opponent from Mulhausen, Ionescu. So we're here at the 2017 North American Team Championships presented by Joola for the champion in you. We're at the beautiful National Harbor just outside of Washington, D.C. This is a quarterfinal matchup between Post SV Mulhausen and the NJC TTC Elite. We just saw Daniel Hasan take down Zhang. And we're now watching the second match in this best-of-5 tie between Zhang and Ovidiu Ionescu. Now this Mulhausen team is very strong. Ionescu is another internationally ranked player. He is at 68 currently in the world rankings. Zhang is one of the top players in the US. He's also was a strong player, a city level player in China. We will see if he can make a dent in the Mulhausen powerhouse. Nice attack to begin. Ionescu fires back with his own attack. And we just lost a ball into the bleachers there. That's the third one that we've lost today. Nice opening by Zhang, but Ionescu up to the challenge. Great initial return by Zhang. Again, Ionescu showing that he's unfazed. Kai's been able to keep it much closer against his Mulhausen opponent than Ichi, his teammate, against Hasan. Ooh, benefiting from a great leg cord there. You love to see that at 4-all. Ooh. Huge attack by Zhang. Ionescu able to just control that down the line. Kai completely out of position. The attack's coming fast and furious now. Both players playing with a lot of aggression. Wow, sick lefty forehand there to recover, but not quite enough to win the point. There were a lot of beautiful shots in that. Kai showing some great athleticism there, but Ionescu coming out on top. Perfect push return there. Just right there, trickling at the table. Zhang couldn't convert. And great serve there, totally bamboozling his opponent. And just like that, Ionescu takes it 11-7. That was much closer in the early runnings from it, but Ionescu able to create separation at the end there. I wonder what Ichi is telling Zhang over there in his corner. It's tough when you're playing against someone that's quite a bit better, practices probably a lot more. How can you make that guy uncomfortable? Ionescu, on the other hand, He's going to want to go about his business, make sure he can close this out without any fuss. Zhang has been able to show that his attacks will affect his opponent. Can he keep it up though for a full 3 out of 5? Nice, Zhang bringing out a different look on the serve there. Able to take the first 2 points. Ionescu showing a little emotion in the back there. Looked like he was going to throw his paddle. His teammates are a little nervous. Not sure what's got him rattled, but Zhang is at 4-0 now. A nice little lead there. Can he bring it home to make it 1-all? There's that serve again. It's been doing well for him. Ionescu hasn't been able to just out and out attack off of it, so Zhang has been able to start points at minimum parity. Now he's opting for a different serve. Nice. Slightly deader than Ionescu might have thought. He popped it up a little bit, and Zhang was able to attack with that backhand. Zhang's been able to build himself up quite a lead here at 7-1 with the serve. Quite the turnaround. Ooh. That was a venomous shot there. Zhang couldn't even react. Now you get the sense Ionescu is going to try to pull it back close. Zhang wants to win this game. He really needs to get one of these two. This lead is not safe. It is not safe at all. This is a big point. And he escapes. Big forehand from Ionescu, just hits the net. Huge difference between 8-4 and 7-5. Can he convert these two on his own serve? Uncomfortable loop for Ionescu, but he puts enough action on it that Zhang cannot control it back on the table. Another huge point. Nice serve, was able to fool Ionescu there. He dumps it in the net. Zhang unhappy with that. He had the look there on the forehand, had time to wind up. And there it is, Zhang able to convert, winning the second game to make it 1-1. The game was interesting. You know, you never had the sense that Zhang was really quite safe with that lead. Ionescu was primed to make the comeback. However, haven't been impressed with Ionescu's body language this whole time. He looks very upset and he's kind of waving his hands and what's going on. Maybe he didn't get a good night's sleep last night. But can't, I mean, Ionescu is obviously an international level player, but table tennis has such fine margins. You can't come in there with that type of mentality. Zhang is a strong player. He will make you pay. I'll be interested to see if Ionescu is able to knuckle down here, regroup. Meanwhile, Zhang is cool as a cucumber, as always. He's getting fired up. You can tell he's feeling very comfortable now. Oh, once you get that momentum going, table tennis happens so fast. Will Ionescu be able to respond? Nightmare start for Ionescu. Zhang very happy with this though. Putting a little margin on that loop. Very, very heavy though. Zhang cannot control it back on the table. Now we see Ionescu's body language start to perk up. The head's jutting, nodding to himself. Zhang showing he's not intimidated though. It's a big backhand in an uncomfortable direction out to the forehand. It's a great shot that's been developed by Zhang over the years. Slightly ambitious backhand there. He took a full cut at that ball. Not quite able to make the contact he needed. Great placement of that backhand right into the right elbow of his opponent. Kind of curling in. Zhang couldn't quite get away from it. Just when you thought the Ionescu freight train might start running, Zhang attacks with a, I mean, casual swat of that ball. And now we lose another ball, another casualty of the game. Larry's doing a quick warm-up, making sure the ball's okay. Regulation push missed by Zhang. Really want that shot back. Now the Mulhausen team getting fired up. You can't see it at the top of your screen, but they all stood up and started clapping for that one. They really want to pump their guy up. Ooh. Ionescu has been able to put Zhang in some uncomfortable positions with some nice pushes, just then not quite able to capitalize. He had the look though with the open backhand. Such a nip and tuck game going on right now for Ionescu. He's berating himself. I believe he's from Romania. Now you hear the Mulhausen faithful cheering for their guy. Quite the partisan crowd here in DC. Ionescu nosing out to a 9-7 lead with the serve. Huge backhand from Zhang, showing no fear. But he lives by the sword and dies by it. Very aggressive backhand there. Couldn't quite convert. Now it's 10-8 Ionescu. 2 game balls here to make it 2-1. Can Zhang hold serve to bring it to deuce? Saves 1 game ball. Perfect length on that push there. Ionescu wanted to take a big swat at that. Wasn't able to. Great touch by Zhang. This is a massive turnaround. Zhang showing his grit. Now it's Ionescu's hanging his head. Going for a big cut there. Zhang is just showing no fear. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He's committed. Back to Ionescu. Ooh, totally fooled by the serve there. 12-all, both players taking their time here, trying to compose themselves. Very tight here in this 3rd game. Huge ball for Ionescu. Zhang had to believe he had that .1 with that massive counter forehand out wide. Ionescu using his long reach to curl that past Zhang. Zhang responds. How many game points is he going to save here? Ionescu opting for a different look on serve. Pays off. Zhang taking a moment here. Trying to compose himself. 13-14. Ooh, that ball, he wants to keep it as low as possible. There it is, Ionescu showing some grit there to get past it, 15-13. That was a great game for Ionescu there. You know, he's been kind of moping around so far, but really able to turn it up there when he needed it against a game Zhang. And now he's got the 2-game-to-1 lead here in this 3 out of 5 game match. Very important game for him to win. You got the sense that it was a must-win game for Zhang, who's certainly the underdog here, although he's showing some great firepower. You have to wonder, is Ionescu just going to raise his game now that he's feeling comfortable, now he's got a lead? A little bit more background on Ionescu. He played in the Olympics for Romania. And you hear a fan there with a horn that was featured heavily in the Bundesliga match on Friday. But Ionescu played in the 2016 Olympics representing Romania, managed to get to the 3rd round before losing to Marcos Freitas. So again, ooh. The umpire's in the splash zone there, getting hit by that ball. So Ionescu is going to try to bring all of his international level to try to close this game out. Huge backhand from under the table and very far off as well. Ionescu telling his opponent he's got a little sweat on his paddle. Very fair play from him. Not quite able to get in position on that backhand. Zhang with a 3-2 lead here. Desperately wants to extend the lead. Try to bring it back to 2-all. Nice flip from Ionescu. Not an easy shot to make. Ionescu's showing some fantastic touch with the pushes here all match long, really. Multiple times Zhang feels like he has the look, and Ionescu's push is just too short for him to attack. Now it's danger time for Zhang. It's the last thing you want to see if you're Zhang, and they call a quick timeout here. Ionescu benefiting from a timely let cord there to extend the lead 6-3. He's within touching distance here. They'll give Mulhausen a 2-0 lead. Now, if you're the Zhang coaching team, what do you tell him? I mean, aggression has worked so far, but it's just such a double-edged sword. He's obviously making a lot of winners and flashy shots, but he's also missing a lot. Ionescu has been more content to pick his battles, control the game a little bit more with his good pushes, and then attack on with a flip unexpectedly. We'll see now what Zhang has to offer here. 3-6. He goes for the aggressive shot again, missing by a wide margin there. It's not looking good. Now Ionescu looking very comfortable with that forehand. Massive power. Zhang trying to make a match of it. Ionescu calling a timeout. Showing Zhang a little bit more respect than I would expect here. I mean, he's up 8-5. Must really want to close this out. Must need to gather himself. Not trying to take any chances here. For me, I wonder if that's an opportunity though for Zhang to really come up with a game plan. You know, he wasn't clear necessarily if he was going to go on a massive run there, but now he has the opportunity to try to pull it together, clear his mind. Interesting timeout call by Ionescu. Now Zhang with a serve here at 5-8. Desperately needs this point if he wants to keep this close. Fantastic placement with that forehand. Going straight into the body of Zhang. So Ionescu wins the first point out of the timeout. Now 6-9. 9-6 Ionescu, excuse me. Touch and go there with a couple let cords in that rally. Showing some great ball control, both of them with those touches. Zhang finally able to attack on the backhand. Now the Mulhausen fans getting fired up. Zhang was able to come back from 8-10 down last game. Can he do it here? Ionescu able to close it out on a tentative backhand from Zhang. He brings his Mulhausen team to 2-0 now in the tie. Things not looking good for NJC TTC Elite. Just as a reminder, these are some of the best guys that play in the US today, but they're going up against some real strong international competition in the Mulhausen team. A lot of these guys play in the Olympics for their countries. A lot of them are ranked on the international circuit. Won't be an easy ask for these guys to come back. Welcome back to the 2017 North American Team Championships presented by Joola for the champion in you. We're here in the beautiful National Harbor, just outside of Washington, D.C. This is a quarterfinal matchup between Post SV Mulhausen and NJC TTC Elite. This is the third match of this tie. We have it between Lubomir Jancarik and Yi Tian. Just a little background on these players. Lubomir Jancarik is currently number 122 in the world. He's from the Czech Republic and represented them in the 2016 Olympics. Meanwhile, Yi Tian has been living in the US for some time, is from China. He's one of the top-ranked players in the US, representing the NJC TTC team. Again, the storyline here has been how well can some of the top US talent do against international level competition. So far, it's been going pretty much as we'd expect, although Zhang was able to show some fight back against his opponent, Ionescu. Table tennis, though, there's such slim margins and upsets can happen. And we see right away that Yi Tian has a pen hold style. I'd expect a lot of aggression from him. Can he pull it out against his opponent, Jancarik? And already he's getting fired up. Very first point, giving a little chole. Jancarik showing some great power there. First thing you notice about this guy, I mean, I think he's like 6'2", 6'3". He is a tall guy. And it's confirmed that he is actually 6'4", one of the tallest table tennis players I've ever seen. Etienne, though, able to nose out to a 3-1 lead. He's showing some fire early. Interesting push battle there. Very difficult to change the pace of those push battles. Oh dear, hate to see that miss serve there. He's at 5-2, ready to extend the lead. Throws Jancarik a lifeline. Great play into the body of Jancarik. He's so tall. You gotta believe that that would be a great shot against him. His arm's very long. There again in the body. Can't quite get out of the way. Etienne playing a smart game here. And then varying it up there with a hard forehand out wide. Jancarik looking very uncomfortable out there. You'd expect almost. We lost another ball there under the bleachers. Judging by the early runnings of things, you would think that Etienne is the international player. Another ball flying out. That one almost hit me in the commentary booth. (9-5) though for Etienne. He's ready to close it out here. Jancarik not really able to get the read on the serves. Etienne, is it the pen hold? Something else. Interesting. I thought I heard a let ball there, but the play continued. Jancarik holds serves here. Ooh, it doesn't matter how long your arms are. If you're running into that barrier, not going to be able to convert the play. And Etienne takes the first game comfortably, 11-6. I thought maybe there might be a comeback there when Jancarik had the serve at 6-10. But at this level, you're not going to win a lot of lobbing points, especially against a clearly accomplished attacker in Etienne. Etienne prowling around on his end of the court, opting not to really talk to his teammates. I guess he knows what he wants to do. Meanwhile, Jancarik is having a long conversation with his teammates. Two different guys having a lot to say to him, trying to pump him up. Let's see what they come up with here. They're able to concoct a plan of attack against Etienne, who frankly didn't do that much that game. I mean, his serves are confusing his opponent, had some good touch points, and then attacked, of course, a few times, but honestly, nothing too crazy there to take down that first game. We'll see if they're able to raise their level here. Now it's Jancarik's turn to get pumped up early in the game here. Big forehand from Etienne. Big forehand again. What I like about that, though, is the great touch he showed to set it up. Etienne playing a very smart game right now, taking it to Jancarik. Fooled on that serve, though. Popped it up a little bit too high. This level of play, an inch, half an inch. That's way too much. Something about the Etienne serve is really troubling Jancarik. I mean, he's missed a few, he's popped a few up. Etienne's happy to take advantage, making some big plays off of those receives when they're coming in. That's the second serve he's missed. 2 points gifted to Jancarik, but he's up 6-3 still. I guess if there was a time to do it. And that is a complete gift right there. I mean, it looked like he wasn't even trying to hit it. I think he was trying to go for the touch shot there. A little cheeky play there, looking like he's going to slam. He lost it. And now Jancarik's getting fired up. Coming in with that reverse pendulum serve. Etienne couldn't quite get the read. Left it up high. There it is again. Almost mirror image plays, although Jancarik got a better look. It almost was like Etienne reserved that weaker than the first time around. He didn't get the read on it again. From 6-2, we're at 6-all. And now it's really coming back for Jancarik. I mean, that's 7-6 now. It's 5 points on the trot. Etienne able to stem the bleeding a little bit here to bring it back to 7-all. It's a huge backhand. It's the first we've seen him take a huge cut at a backhand like that all match. Must be starting to feel comfortable finally in this match. Now Jancarik looking like he's got a little more pep in his step. He's going to want one of these and try to close it out on his own serve. Wow. You can just feel the anger in that forehand there. First with the long, fast serve, and then just annihilated that ball. That's the first we've seen Etienne just take a full all-out cut. But now he's still got to defend 2 game points. Great touch from Jancarik, forcing Etienne to go for an uncomfortable flip there and then ready for it and finishes off the point. Etienne's got to be really disappointed with that. I mean, he was up 6-2 and it all started with that missed serve to make it 6-3, followed up by a terrible, terrible missed kill opportunity to make it 6-4. This time around, he's talking to his team. He's drinking what appears to be a Monster energy drink. Hopefully that'll give him a little bit of a boost here. Meanwhile, Jancarik opting for water. He's looking like he's got plenty of energy as well. This all-important 3rd game. Jancarik getting fired up early. Nice flip there out to the forehand. Benefiting from an edge there to make it 2-0. Now the Jancarik freight train is rolling. That was a huge backhand flip kill. If you're Yitian, you got to start going in the body. I mean, Jancarik doesn't really even have to reach for that ball. It's actually just straight into his strike zone, and he just swats it away. Out wide is not the answer. Finally, Yitian's able to get on the board. Let's see if he can convert this into a little run of points of his own to try to keep this competitive here in the third game. I feel like it's a must win for him if he's able to pull off the upset. Huge forehand from Jancarik. That shot was so heavy. And the wheels completely falling off for Yitian. Jancarik able to have his way right now. That reverse pendulum paying dividends, now 8-1. Oh, now we have a serve miss for Jancarik at a slightly different point, 8-1 versus 6-2. And Yitian made his service miss that ended up losing him the game. I don't think it's going to happen this time, though. 8-1 is a little bit different from 6-2. Let's see if Yitian has anything different to say about that. Now he's going on a little run. Jancarik taking a towel break. Still up 8-4 with the serve now. Me, oh my. It's 4 points on the trot. Five. Are we going to see a timeout? No timeout. Still up 8-6. Ooh, yes. Jancarik finally asserting his authority there. Countering off of a heavy backhand open from Yitian. Not an easy shot to make. Yitian fighting back. Attacking with the forehand to the Jancarik backhand. Jancarik really wants to hold serve here and get out of this game. Great shot. There was both power and deception in that shot. His shoulder made it look like he was going to go cross court. At the last second, he took it up the line. Yitian completely fooled. Jancarik closes it out 11-7. And now he puts his Mulhausen team 1 game away from victory in this tie. Yitian can take some comfort knowing that he was down 8-1 and managed to make it a little bit of a competitive game. On the other hand, he still has to be kicking himself a little bit for not taking advantage in the second game of Jancarik's slow start. Yitian again not opting to speak with his team. He's ready to go. Jancarik, on the other hand, now full of energy. Yitian looks a little bit more morose. See if he can come up with something here to disrupt Jancarik's rhythm. He's getting fired up from point one. Yitian's gonna want to bring that flip closer to the body. Jancarik able to get around there and make the attack. Ooh, that ball's gone. That ball hitting the shirt of Yitian. Even though it went on the table, he lost it. Now 3-1. One interesting thing to note at 1-all, when that ball cracked, you play a let. Even if he misses it on the cracked shot. So it remained at 1-all. Great touch. You see Yitian prowling for the big forehand, wanting to make the play. Jancarik able to control it too short for Yitian to make anything. Yitian wants to keep it close. Jancarik wants to extend the lead. He wants to get out of here. And now Yitian's getting a little desperate. That was a highly speculative shot there. Going for an absolute slap of a kill. Jancarik recognizing that Yitian will do anything for a forehand. Opting to go down the line. Yitian caught completely out of position. Now 8-3 for Jancarik, 3 points away from winning the tie. Well, you see more missed serves here in this game, in this match, than the other two matches combined. 4 missed serves from both players. I believe 0 in the first 2 matches. Highly unusual to see so many missed serves. Oh, wow. That's another broken ball, so they call the let there. .48, remains at 4-8. Etion's glimmer of hope there is all but extinguished. Now Mulhausen has match and tie point here. That's it. Jancarik able to overcome a slow start to take down Etion. 6-11, 11-8, 11-7, 11-4. And now we hear the Mulhausen faithful breaking out into their fight song. They've been a presence at this tournament all match long, or sorry, all tournament long. I want to say 10 to 20 people travel from Germany to watch their team play here in Washington, D.C. Mulhausen able to take down the NJC TTC Elite 3-0. And once again, you're at the 2017 North America Team Championships presented by Joola. For the champion in you, my name is Brian Song, and I will be signing off for now. We still have a lot of table tennis to come.